Hey Farm Fam, welcome back to another video with me, Megan from Sunnyside Up Pastures. And we also have Kit Kat here and Moxie on the floor. Everyone's pretty chill right now, and it's looking a little bland back here without my decorations. Someday we'll put up stuff, but yeah, someday. Anyway, today I want to talk about something that I feel like is so very important, and that is food production. And especially David works at the local grocery store, and it's crazy to learn how things work. And especially right now, they're not getting in certain shipments of food because of the COVID problem in California, where quarantine and whatever else it is, they're not shipping food out. And for those of you who don't know, California grows a lot of our food. And so the food is or is not being grown, but it is not making it here because of quarantines for workers. And then truck driver, there's a really there isn't a lot of truck drivers. We are in need of truck drivers. And for those of you who don't know, truck drivers really make the world go round. If you want to thank people in this world, don't thank the president, don't thank celebrities. You need to thank farmers, truck drivers, and teachers. Good teachers. I mean, policemen are good too. But I mean, we really don't focus on the right people. We need to we need to focus less on celebrities, and we need to focus more on the people that actually make the world run. And anyway, and so because of the lack of truck drivers and the quarantine crap and stuff, we aren't getting the shipments that we usually get at food at our market. And I don't know how Walmart's doing. I'm sure they're doing fine. I don't shop there very often. I try to support our local grocer as much as possible. But the big thing is that this isn't going to go away. And no matter what you think politically or about the pandemic or whatever, we thought this was going to go away forever ago, and now we're just getting on to year 3 of this, and it's only going to get worse. It's not going to magically get better. If that happens, I would love to be proved wrong, but it's going to get worse. And so what I wanted to talk about is local food production. I'm talking about gardens, community gardens, buying from local people. We need to stop relying on California or Texas or Mexico or all these other places. I don't know why I said Texas. I don't think I've ever seen a food label said made in Texas or from Texas. I've seen Oregon, Washington, California, Idaho, because Idaho potatoes, and Mexico. I think those are the ones that I usually see. Anyway, we need to stop relying on everyone else to grow our food. We need to get back into growing our food. And if you are not, if you've never grown a garden, that's okay. I bet you know someone who does, or someone in your community does. Find someone and just offer hey, will you grow this? I will pay you, or I will come help. Maybe once a week, a couple times a week. I don't know. Depends on who the person is and what you feel like would work best. But if we don't do something to help ourselves, we are going to be in a load of trouble. Even if you have food storage, that is great. Food storage is a great place to start. Dave and I have been building up our food storage over the last few years. And we still don't have a ton of room for food storage, but we are we're still packing away in there. But this coming year, I was not planning on doing a garden just because we just moved in this house and farm and all this stuff. I just thought I would take a year off and worry about a garden next year. Not anymore. Not with all this stuff that's going on. A lot of my diet consists of, or should consist of, greens. And if I can't buy those greens, I'm losing a huge part of a healthy diet. And so do you know what I'm going to do? There are already garden boxes out here. I'm going to plant all of those. And do you know what I'm going to do to this stupid lawn? Lawns are the dumbest thing ever. Ever, ever, ever. We are in a terrible place for the lawn. Lawns take so much water. We are in a desert. We are in the second driest state in the United States. And we have dumb lawns that don't feed us, that don't do anything. They take time, energy, money, and to do what? How often do you play on your lawn? If you play on it more than once a week, kudos, because most people I talk to don't. Anyway, I'm going to go out to this stupid lawn and I'm going to plant a bunch of stuff. My lawn, if we were living in a place that cared, I'm sure people care around here, we'd probably get letters of complaint. But I want to plant this whole yard area into a garden. I'm just going to go and plant just a bunch of stuff. If it grows, great. If not, fine. I'll learn, make notes, try again next year. My goal is to have our own food to hopefully share with some neighbors. Maybe get the gumption and have my friend or my mom teach me or help me how to can or prepare it for future food storage. And then when I'm done, the goats will come through and eat it. Now, if I was really on top of my game, I would get a milk goat and do that. But I really don't drink milk, so we'll see what happens in the future, because I'd love to learn how to make cheese and stuff like that. I have a cheese book. I have like cheese making ingredients. I haven't done it yet. But anyway, self-sustaining, guys, self-sustaining. And I don't know why I'm so hyped up on this, but I am, because maybe I'm so fed up with how so much of our food production and how we are being treated as a people. You know, if the government really cared, instead of being hide in your houses and get a vaccine, which I'm sure this stuff, I'm not denying it exactly. But they would be saying, hey, you know what? We want you to be safe. We want you to be healthy. And this is going to happen. How about those of you with yards go out and try growing a garden? You know, because we might have some shortages. No, instead they say, hide in your houses. We'll take care of you. We'll send you money. We'll do this. Are you kidding me? I'm not here to take a handout. If I am truly in trouble and if something happened to us, yes, I'm very grateful that there are safety nets in place, even if the system is imperfect. Those safety nets are there from the government to help people who actually need them. But so much of this was so mishandled, and it's not going to get any better for various reasons. I'm not going to go into the political stuff because honestly, I'm not probably as well versed. And even if I am, there's so many people. It doesn't matter what you say; they believe what they believe. But what I do know to be true is that if you have any spick of land or a pot of dirt, grow something, or become friends with someone who does have a little bit of land, even a yard. If you have a lawn, dig up a 5x5 area and plant something. You know, do something that's going to help you sustain yourself, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's just some tomatoes or a pepper or some parsley, you know, whatever. Do something, because this isn't a prediction, it's just things are going to get worse. And I would rather start preparing now than wishing, oh, whoops, and so, there's my heartfelt thing. Your challenge, forget all of your New Year's resolutions. I don't care about those anymore. Well, depends on what they are, I guess. Grow a garden. Get to know a farmer that can provide you with beef or pork or chicken if you like that stuff. Find someone like that. Again, if it's us, awesome. We would love to be your producers. If not, if you find somebody else, that's fine. What we care about is yes, we like making money, but we also want to make sure that we are sustaining and taking care of our communities. So find a farmer, find a rancher for your meat production, and then most importantly, grow a garden. And right now is a time to plan, to read up on it, to find where you want to do it, and maybe start collecting seeds, different things. But we need to get into gear, people, because it's not going to get better. We can take care of ourselves. We can take care of our neighbors. We don't need to focus on the world. Let's just focus on us right now. There's a lot of people out there that are focused on the world, and let's just make sure that we're not going to get pulled under because we weren't worried about us. Do not trust the government to take care of you. It's not going to happen. No. So, grow a garden. If you want more tips on that, we'll talk about it. Not that I'm an amazing gardener, but I know people who are, and there's books. I'll love to share with you the info that I know, and let's grow stuff. Okay? Hashtag grow stuff. I don't know if people do that anymore, but hey, anyway, there's your challenge. I'd love to see what you have for a garden, even if it's just a little potted plant. Would love to see that. So there you go. I want you, Stan and I both want you, our families want you to be healthy, self-sustaining, because when you can take care of yourself, you can also take care of your neighbor. You can take care of other people around you. And we need that. We need to be more of a community. And let's start with us, our neighbors, our city. Let's start there, and then we can work out. So anyway, stay healthy, stay happy, grow that garden. Just try it out. And yeah, okay. I will talk to you tomorrow. If you have any questions, any comments, let me know down below. And yeah, bye. Bye.